didn't care.
You're on the Moose. I'm your Bud the Dub, and I'm joined now by one of the performers who's going to be at the DGS Astro Paving block party on Saturday, September 11th in Centennial Park. It's Ben Matchett. Ben, welcome to the show. Thanks for doing this.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Warren.
So why don't you tell us a bit about your music? I know I got to see you at the Peace Valley Folk Fest, which you were one of the organizers of. So you were very busy, given that you played and then also were running around and sort of coordinating everything. You're kind of a folk singer, I guess is the best way to do it, even though folk's kind of a catch-all, eh?
Yeah, that's what's awesome about folk music is there's a lot of styles that come out of it. They all kind of grab folk as their base, their root, I guess. But for me, I started writing in 2017. I went down to a songwriting camp in New York with Steve Earle, who's a longtime hero, I guess you could say, of mine. And yeah, we got to sit down and he chatted with the class about how he goes about writing songs. And yeah, me and my brother went down to that and took some tips away from that, and that's kind of when I started writing my own music. But I'd been playing guitar for the better part of 20 years at that point, I think.
Wow, no kidding. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I noted to the people I was with at the Folk Fest when your set was on, I was like, first of all, I liked the songs, but you were like, your guitar playing was basically flawless, which again, really surprised me given that you were wearing all these hats at the festival and you just got up on stage and just nailed everything. And I was like, well, holy cow, this guy's the real deal. Steve Earle, hey, that must have been really interesting to be able to pick his brain for a few minutes, especially as you say, he's a hero of yours.
Yeah, my dad listened to him a lot as when we were kids. And so it was weird sitting with him at first because you put these music legends or any professional up on a pedestal. And then when you get to meet him, he's a really down-to-earth guy. Mm-hmm. And was happy to just chat about guitars, and he's a big baseball fan. So yeah, it surprised me for sure. I definitely thought it was going to be more, he would have more of an ego than he did, but it was really cool to chat with him.
Now you say, so that was 2017. You started writing your own songs afterward. I mean, you moved pretty quickly because I believe you put on an album. Was it last year or the year before that you've already done essentially very quickly into your songwriting career?
Yeah, 2020, I released an album called Time and Fate, and it was a collection of songs from 2017 on. And yeah, I think because I hadn't written anything in all the years that I'd played prior, I had a bunch of ideas and just never felt that I knew how to put them into a song format or that what I was writing was worth writing. But that was probably the best thing I learned down at that camp, is that we all share the same experiences in life, just the minor details are different. So I think that's what I try to do when I write, is just put a situation out there that we've all experienced from my perspective, and hopefully people can relate to that.
Very cool, Ben. Again, for people who don't know, I mean, what kind of a set do you kind of have a few kind of upbeat songs, and then you kind of take it down a bit, but kind of really poignant? I noted that, again, from what I saw at the Folk Fest, you have a bit of humor in your songwriting as well, which is really nice to hear.
Yeah, that's definitely in the last year. I think when I started writing, I wrote a lot more downer songs. I think they come easier to me because I'm a pretty happy guy naturally, so I think that's when I get to express my maybe sadness or darkness, if you want to put it that way. But so I try to put a little bit of humor in songs just because we need a little bit of a reason to laugh these days.
Absolutely, Ben. All right. Well, you're playing the block party Saturday, September 11th, the DGS Astro Paving block party, I should say. Do you know what time you're playing at yet?
I'm pretty sure it's 2:30. I got asked to play at 1:30 or 2:30, and I'm pretty sure we confirmed 2:30, yeah.
Excellent. And you'll play for about, I guess, a half hour, hey?
Yeah, that's what it sounded like. Yeah.
Excellent. All right. Well, Ben, I'm really glad you took a few minutes to chat with us this morning. We're really looking forward to seeing you at the block party, and I'm sure everyone who hasn't heard you before is going to be. You guys got to go check out Ben. He's quite the gifted singer, songwriter, and musician. Ben, thanks for chatting with us today. I really appreciate it, my friend.
Yeah. Thanks a lot for having me on. It's been a pleasure.